Hey, what's up and welcome. Thank you so much for clicking this video. I am Matthew Msingati, the hybrid, the designer and developer. In this video, I am going to teach you how to rename multiple layers. So let's just jump straight into it. Let's say you've got this frame and let's just duplicate it. Let's say you've got 4 frames. Since I know you might run into some issues with this technique and I'm going to show you how to solve that, let's just number these frames so that when that issue happens, you can be ready and I will show you the solution. So let's just number these accordingly. All right, as you can see, we've got layer 1 corresponding to frame 1, exactly as 2, 3, and 4. Everything works well. Yes. And then what we need to do, we need to highlight all of these frames. You can do it this way, or you can just click one of these in Windows and click the last one. At the same time, holding Shift before you click Shift, and then you click. As you can see, we did the same thing. And then what you need to do in Windows keyboard, please press Control and R. As you can see, we are presented with this pop-up or modal dialog. Okay, so now as you can see, look at the sequence at how these are arranged. Okay, so frame 4 is the first one, 3 is the second one, 2 is the some sort of third one, and this one is the fourth one. Is this the arrangement or some sort of the order that we want? Obviously no. Number 4 is not number 1. Okay, let's see the impact of that. Let's say we want to rename these to screen. Okay, and then what we want to add some numbers. Okay, so let's just click here. As you can see, we've got screen 1, 2, 3, 4. But now remember, on screen number 4, we are going to have this name 1 so as the others. This is not really what we want, but we are aware of it. And then I'm going to show you the solution to that. So what we can do, let's just put a dash in between these. Now let's click rename and see the problem. Okay, as you can see, we've got screen 1. First of all, it starts from right to left. Obviously, we were hoping that it's going to start from left to right. Okay, so it starts from left, from right to left. And on screen 01, we've got number 4. Okay, on screen 02, we've got number 3. On screen 03, we've got number 2. On screen 04, we've got number 1. This is a problem simply because we are hoping that the first screen will be this one. Why? Maybe simply because maybe this is the home of our application. Okay, so now we cannot afford to have the naming of 01 screen 01 to be the last screen. As you can see, guys, this is a problem. So before we get into this solution, most people think that I'm only a designer or a UI UX designer, forgetting that I'm also a developer. Every screen or every UI project that I do here, sometimes I code it into a different channel. If you might be interested in learning Next.js, please come to this channel. Most people think that it ends here. Everything that I develop here on YouTube, it ends on YouTube, but they don't know that these projects sometimes they end up being real life tech startup. With that being said, I've got my own tech startup, which is finance, which is invoicing made simple. If you are a freelancer or you know a freelancer, feel free to go to www.finance.co.za and then here and click watch the video. You will be taken to a series of tutorials where I teach you how to use this. Basically, you can create quotations and create invoices for free. Should you want to learn more from me, more especially for free, please feel free to come here and search Matthew Msingati. This course, it's a Next.js course. It's like the best of both worlds. It has got a Figma section and it has got a Next.js session. Interesting for you, or you are lucky to be here, the Figma session, if you come here, it's for free. So meaning that I am designing the entire application and I have made it available. The paid part start on Next.js, Shadcn, UI, TypeScript. As you can see, this is more like a coding course instead. So I have made the Figma part for free. Then again, I've got this one for advanced users. Should you want just to contact me, don't forget you can find me here. So let's go back here, guys. Thank you so much for that, for waiting. So let's just come back here. So what we are going to do, we are going to some sort of start everything from scratch so that you can understand what is the best way to go about this. Okay, so let's just create our screens again. Okay, our frames. Okay, obviously this is frame 1. Let's just duplicate this. Frame 4. Okay, so first of all, let's just notice things here. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, but let's just go to this left panel. Okay, this left panel places the last created slide first. As you can see, for instance, let's just create the 5th slide. Okay, let me just click here and press duplicate. As you can see, the 5th slide is here. This is the issue that we have encountered. Okay, so now how do we fix this? Let's just undo so that we can delete the 5th slide so that everything can be some sort of similar to the previous part of this video. So as you can see, we've got 1, 2, 3 up to 4. What I want to do, I want to reverse this order so that this one here, which is here, it can be at the top, not at the bottom. Okay, so let's just rename these. I'm just going to quickly rename these. 2, okay, let's say 3, and let's say 4. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are going to highlight these. Okay, so what you can do, you can come here. Okay, as you can see here, we've got components, we've got plugins, and we've got widgets. Okay, go back to plugin and look for sorter. Okay, and look for this plugin. Okay, I have already ran this plugin, but maybe if you haven't ran it, as you can see, it will show you this, and then you can click run here. But since I've been running it for some time, so to me it's already here. So when you are here on this sorter, first of all, please take a look at what is going to happen here on this left panel. Okay, so when you are here, just click here and then set sort position. This is not what we want, if I can be honest. What we really want, we want to sort reverse. What does that mean? It means that if we were having number 4, then number 4 will go to number 1 and number 1 will go to number 4 in this order, and that will be exactly what we want. So let's do that. Sort reverse. As you can see, now frame 1 is in position number 1, frame 2 position number 2, frame 3 exactly as frame 4. So now let's look at what is the impact here. Okay, as you can see, guys, there is no impact. Now when we click here, this is at the top as we wish, and when we click here, this is at the bottom as we wish. Now let's just go back and do what we wanted. Control R, and then from then let's say screen dash, and then from then let's say screen dash the numbers, and they're incrementing. Okay, so just a quick thing about this NN here. So if you might want only 1 without the 0, you can remove 1N here. Let's just leave it like this. Okay, and then from then let's just click rename. Okay, now let's see. Screen 1 correspond to content 1. Screen 2 correspond to content 2. Screen 3 correspond to 3. And screen 4 correspond to 4. I am Matthew Msengati, the designer and developer from South Africa. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Should you want the links to these courses, please check in the description of this video. You will see course 1 and course 2 accordingly. Thank you so much. See you on the next one.